Welcome to Blender add-on development for beginners. In this quick bonus video, I have two tips for you: how to remove unwanted menu entries and how to change vertex radii. Remember those double menu entries when we ran the code more than once? This happens because we only append a menu function but never remove it again. And we cannot use the remove method because it needs a reference to our menu function, which we don't have once the code is run. And even though the view3d empty object sort of acts like a list or dictionary, only append and remove works, nothing else. But we can use undocumented attributes. This isn't something you would ever do in an actual add-on, but just for cleaning up while developing, it is fine. Just be aware that undocumented means that it may stop working in the future. Here we have no less than 3 menu entries, so simply type in the following into the Python console. We import the menu type, then pop the last item from the under draw funcs attributes of its draw method. Now we have 2 menu items, and when we repeat it, just 1. And again, as per Python conventions, you should not use attributes that start with an underscore, as they are meant to be private, but as long as you not rely on it and just use it for a quick and dirty fix while developing, this probably isn't a problem. A link with more information can be found in the description. In the videos on how to skin an armature, we didn't show how we could change the radii of the vertices in the mesh using Python. Even though this is important because these radii determine how thick the skin is. It is not too complicated though, so let's type in a short code snippet. We import the BPY module and get the active object from the context. Its data attribute points to the mesh, and a mesh has a skin vertices attribute that can hold several layers of skin specific data. Here we have only one skin modifier, so only one layer. And this layer has a data attribute itself, which is a collection with an entry for each vertex in the mesh. We can iterate over these and then use its radius attribute. This radius attribute is a list of 2 floats, and we can assign any value we like. When we run the code, we immediately see the effect. It looks a bit asymmetrical, so let's do it again, but now with the same value for both. Run the code again, and now the skin is symmetrical. It might be an idea to add a float property to your add-on and incorporate this code in the execute method to set the radii based on the value of that property, but that is left as an exercise for you. Now, using a loop to iterate over all vertices to change some values might be really slow for large meshes. Not an issue for a skinned armature with a mesh of a few dozen vertices, but for meshes with millions of vertices, it might be. Now, there are options available in Blender to manipulate huge property collections far more efficiently, but that is a bit beyond the scope of this series. If you think we should cover it anyway, leave a message in the comments. Or check out a few blog articles I wrote about it. Link in the description. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.